Hey guys, so we are live and it is my birthday. Not actually yet. I got 3 more minutes. So as people are joining in, it's okay. It's almost my birthday. Can I put nail polish on? So we're going to talk about whatever you guys would like to talk about. And like I said, let me just do this really quick. I wanted to log in before my actual birthday started. So that's going to be in 3 minutes. You gotta look pretty for your birthday. And I see some of my friends are live joining in. How's everybody's day going? And we're going to talk about why the narcissist loves to ruin birthdays. If you guys have ever had that happen, it can be quite disheartening. It's a whole different world. And we could talk about anything that you guys would like. Hey, Jay, and is that Oscar? Grounded by nature. Linda, user. I'm Karen too. You're Karen? Andre and oh my gosh, Podunk, Pink Rose, Hi Groove. Brock is here, Jamal, lots of people joining in. So my birthday is going to start in 2 minutes. I'm actually doing my nail polish super quick. I'm not too much of a perfectionist, but we're just going to open the chat up, see what you guys want to talk about. I did some altering. I got those of you who know me, I'm 6'1", so I had to alter my birthday outfit for tomorrow. I'm going to a baseball game. What do you guys? Oh, I have another Cynthia. That's my name, Cynthia Schiller. We got Bat Boy. I'm going to a baseball game tomorrow. How'd you get that name? We got Larry and Jason and Nombril. Another user. You guys crack me up with these usernames. I know there's so many times that I've wanted to get a different. Hey, my realtor is here, Brian DeRusha. Good to have you here. It's my birthday in 1 minute. So he was my realtor, helped me get a nice lake house. And we got Scott and TJM Davis, Diamond Outlaw. And tell me where you guys are from. I'm from the beautiful state of Michigan. At least it's beautiful right now. Diamond, thank you so much. Yes, it is my birthday. And yeah, 30 more seconds, I guess. So we got Sean. And just so you guys know, I have YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook open right now. We're building the channel. It's growing like wildfire. So feel free to follow, hit that like button. I don't know. Definitely not a perfectionist, but I don't know. We're getting there. But yeah, going to a baseball game and didn't quite plan on doing that. But I'm looking forward to it. So I had to alter my pants. I am 6'1", and I had these pants that are scrunched from the knee down. So I had to take some of that scrunch out so it just stretches the fabric. And then of course I had to alter, since I'm so tall, I bought a dress, like a tank top style dress, and I altered it into a tank top. So it's hard being tall. I'm glad I'm able to sew though. Michelle, that's my middle name. Nice to have you here. Lulu, Dave, everybody, you in trouble. How'd you get that name? Let me guess. What'd you do? At least you're not a criminal. Alice Bailey. Oh my gosh. Nick is here again. Nick, you crack me up. We got Roy, and good evening, Joel. Nice to have you here. Bart. Oh, I got a Bart story. My first love, second. He was a French exchange student, and his name was Bertrand, and I could never say his name. And I thought Bert would have been a better nickname for him, but he said go by Bart. So that's my story. Pillsbury is here. My dad's nickname was Pillsbury. Pretty ironic. And so what are you guys up to today? We got 97 people in here. Thank you. Plus the other ones that I'm on live with. That is fantastic. Feel free to hit that follow button. I like doing live chats with you guys, different kind of requests. I need to start doing more cooking videos. I did some English as a second language today. And I just got added on some more responsibilities at work. Feel free to chit chat with me, you guys. But I teach English as a second language at the high school. And Courtney is here. Courtney, it is officially my birthday. That's who I'm spending my day with, evening with. And looking forward to it. One more nail. I got one more nail. Bear with me. And I got people saying happy birthday to me. I appreciate you guys. Not all birthdays have been good. I caught on fire on my 5th birthday. That was definitely not a good day. But that was not a narcissistic thing. But yeah, so that was my 5th birthday at my birthday party. And thank you for the follow. Is it Hamza? Thank you so much. And we got Kathy. So now I gotta let my nails dry. But I got more people. Bert is here. And Hamza says, happy birthday. God bless you with every happiness. It's going to be a good birthday this year. The weather looks good. I do have a summer birthday. And I got lucky. Today was my last day at summer school. So I have my actual birthday off, and it is official. Yeah, hit that love. It is 12:02. This is my actual birthday. I think I was born at 3:32 or 3:33. And thank you, Joel. I see you wishing me a happy birthday. And like they say, more likes can attract more viewers. So you guys are helping me grow. All you gotta do is hit that like or follow, and open the discussion up. Thank you. I appreciate that, John. And look at that, all that love you guys are giving me. So nice, John, Susan, and good morning. It's actually midnight, 12:03 here. So Mountain Man, where are you from? We got John from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I almost moved out to Pennsylvania. Christy is here. Thanks for watching. Sheila, I had a friend in 7th grade. Her name was Sheila, and I had the hardest time. I always wanted to write Sheila. I don't know why. Do a lot of people do that to you? And thank you, John shared the live. You guys can feel free to do that. That helps. Mama McB, nice to have you here. But have you guys ever had a crazy traumatic birthday? If any of you guys have dealt with narcissistic abuse, that's probably happened. Courtney says, happy birthday. I appreciate that. Mountain Man says, if you could be a guy for a day, what would be the first thing you would do? Well, I definitely want to get taller because I'm already 6'1". I don't know. I have never thought of that. What would I do? I don't know. I've never really thought. So John says, how old are you? I'm 57. I am officially, unless I wait till 3:32, officially 54 today. And I don't know if I could be, if you could be a girl for a day, what would you do? I would go buy some jeans that fit. You guys are lucky. You have tall enough pants. So John says, congratulations. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. And I know Courtney's been working on, this is what a good friend is. Like, she's a really good friend. She even asked what kind of birthday cake I would like. Maybe 42. No, I am 54, but Les, you're already my favorite. You said the magic words. Jerry is saying happy birthday. I will enjoy it. Thank you so much. I'm definitely going to be well rested. I did take a nap today. I thought I'd spend some time with you guys. And then I have to go to the department of, what is it? No, the Social Security department. And John says, you're very pretty, dripped and beautiful. You're sweet. Mountainous, probably, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'd explore what it's like. Yeah, that would be interesting. I bet it's different than we think. And I don't think it's also more similar than we think, because when we're just starting out, we all had the same like nerve endings, and girls just turn a different way than boys do. And but thank you for following, Anthony. That helps. That is, I want to get, if we could do this tonight, get to 10,000 followers tonight, that'd be amazing. Think we can? I don't know. Let's do a little marathon. And Jerry, thank you so much. Look at all that love you guys are giving me. Ralph is here. But I've had some birthdays that were definitely ruined. My 50th birthday, that's a big milestone, and you get the future faking, and then, no updates and things like that. And, kind of it's okay to cancel on me, but let me know so I can make other plans. And Les says, oh my God, what is your secret? I'm jealous. Well, my secret is I live in Michigan. I'm frozen half the year, so I'm preserved. Pretty good genes though. My grandfather lived till 98 and a half. I think something with like something in particular caused him to have some problems, but he lived to 98 and a half. My grandmother lived to 97, and just a lot of longevity. Plus the air is thinner up here, where maybe that has something to do with it. But thank you so much, Mountain Man. Wishing me happy birthday. It's going to be good. And I know on my birthday, it was kind of crazy. It's 8 days after my sister's birthday. and we were on the same paycheck. So I was treated really nice, but sometimes people, the 8 from her birthday, 18, would stick in their head, the 8 part. And so a lot of people always thought my birthday was on the 28th, but it's actually on the 26th. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I am a Leo. Do you believe in any of that stuff? I think there is something, not necessarily to the actual astrology, but maybe something that has to do with, when you are born, how much you're swaddled up or how much you're able to feel the grass. Maybe you start walking at different times. So I think there's something to it, but I don't necessarily think it's like, I don't know. What do you guys think about astrology? I do think we're affected by the pull of the moon. And it is crazy how, as a teacher, you can look back and go, what the heck was happening? You can sense something was off. And you look back and you see that was a full moon. And it's not like you're creating these thoughts in your head, because it's kind of like in retrospect. So Juice is here. Richard, got lots of people. I love saying hi to you guys. Sometimes it's hard to read your names, but we got Linda, and it's my birthday. Morris, thank you for following. I appreciate that. That would be the best birthday gift if we can get to 10,000. I've been working on this for a couple of years now. I just started really doing TikTok a little bit more. Thank you for the rose. I appreciate that, Morris. You just got the #1 gifter badge. So those just joining in, I am on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube live right now. We can open up to whatever you guys would like to talk about. I said how my 50th birthday party or birthday was ruined. Also, I caught on fire on my 5th birthday. That was not like an abuse tactic, but with the 50th, you wait all day, you get ready, and what about you guys? Ever have a birthday ruined? Happy birthday. Thank you, Morris. #1 gifter. I love it. And love an angel. I like hearing that. Lots of love in this world. And I was doing some thinking on when things turn toxic. Those of you who know, I do have a channel that deals with mental illness, mental health. And there's this one lady who was going through like a breakup, divorce, and I think they were like partners and not necessarily married, but she was pregnant and they were having their problems, and so you could see that they're arguing back and forth, and it's just not productive. And so then she starts blaming him, like, I'm having this unaliving, I don't know how to word it, what gets flagged, but ending the pregnancy. And she said, because of your drinking, because of this, because you're unstable, blah, 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 blah. And so is that reactive abuse? And the thing is when things are either active or reactive abuse, it's toxic. And I've been really researching, like, how do we express our feelings and how do we say certain things? So the one thing with her, Run says, if you know the truths of the world and the YouTube, the world seems pretty crappy. Happy birthday. Thank you, Run. Blue Dress says, hey, Queen. Thank you so much. Blue Dress says, I'm pretty. I'll take it. Thank you. So yeah, it helps taking a nap. That's part of it too, is I look better after a nap. Then I got to take the shower and all that good stuff. But thank you so much. Hey, Queen. Oh, talking about that. All right. It's my birthday, guys. Can I do this? Am I able to do this? You guys don't mind, do you? There you go. Put my little birthday crown on. It's my birthday. But what was I saying? That the toxicity comes from people who are hurt, and people take things at a deeper level, and it's almost like you tune out the. Thank you for saying happy birthday and sending that love. Feel free to follow, and we're just opening it up to whatever you guys would like. So, Run, yeah, the truths of the world and YouTube. There are some things that I'm a little worried about that the world is teaching. It seems to be, you like that, Courtney? It's more sparkly. I need a bigger one. Feel free to donate so I can get a bigger queen. queen crown. But the balance between the self-love and being open and honest and being your authentic self, but we also have to train ourselves into the best authentic self that we can be, because just speaking our mind or getting wrapped up in our needs. Is it Mimi? Says, just follow you, birthday queen. Exactly. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do see that. That helps. Yeah, we're going to get there tonight. We're going to get to 10,000. That would be the best birthday gift. And look at all that love. So this lady was communicating, and she was saying, that I'm going to do something pretty profound. And it is something that, even for her own heart, it's something that she needs to process. I'm not going to judge people on what they do, but it is such a big decision that to do it out of revenge, anger, that's a lifelong decision that can't be undone. So if you guys ever struggle with certain angers, to make sure that you really process why you're going to do something, if it is the best situation, if there's any way to make it better. So I don't know. I see a lot of people for regretting certain things like that when they do things in the heat of the moment. And Autumn, thank you so much. I got my little birthday crown on. Tiara. Thank you, Autumn. So, I got more people following. You guys are fantastic. Thank you, Devin. And Mimi liked the live. That helps. Yeah, the more you guys like and follow. But, there's so much confusion on what is a narcissist. Am I the narcissist? Am I toxic? So in these relationships, it starts out, thank you, Mimi. You like my crown. But they start out good. It's like a whirlwind. Run says, thank you I love it when you guys interact with me. Run says, some toxic people call a totally non-toxic person toxic to cover up the bad behavior, their cheating, and so forth. Enter the gaslighting. Had it happen. Had to question who I was. Yeah, that gaslighting can really overtake your thoughts. And, I think a lot of that is, how we're raised. Like, we want to do the right thing. And if somebody tells us something, we're like, okay, I need to correct it. And then we're like thinking, like, did I do something wrong? And it's like a slow burn. It doesn't just happen overnight where they can say something. You're like, oh, maybe I am. What am I talking about? I have a channel on YouTube. It's called A Soul Survivor Cynthia. And right now we're talking about like narcissism and also mental illness, mental health, different kinds of relationships, because I want to bring it to people where, there are times certain relationships can be saved. And other times it's like, this is just toxic. How to understand ourselves too. Like, sometimes we do get toxic. I see a lot of people want a lot of revenge. I see how many people like these different videos that are how to seek revenge on someone. And I'm hoping that, instead of getting revenge on somebody, being a toxic person, destroying your reputation, or, getting a criminal charge, or, just ruining things. Nice to meet you too, Mimi. And I'll be doing a lot more lives. I just finished summer school today. Felicia D is here. How are you? All the way up north. Good to have you joining. I still want to meet you in person. You ever come back to the States? Ron says, luckily I had many people to chat with on public forums and explain what has happened and get opinions. And what's my name? I am Cynthia Schiller, Schiller, Cynthia. Feel free to follow me on Facebook too. But yeah, I'm Cynthia, and I've been doing this for a couple years. I am a trauma-informed life coach, also, hypnotist. Kind of struggling. Courtney, if you're still here, how do you feel about hypnotism? I know I'd use it for good, and I did a video about when they tried to hypnotize me and what happened. That's a birthday story. I could probably tell that again. My Facebook, Cynthia, Cynthia Schiller, Schiller. And you're going to have to follow me. I can't take any more friends on. So if you can follow me on Facebook, you'll be able to interact with me that way too. So Schiller. And I just hurt myself. But yeah, sometimes opinions of other people seeing a different perspective on it, we get wrapped up in this. And man, I just canceled that. I am having no, I just bought this house. This is like the house I want to live in forever. And I can't get good internet. It's supposed to be really good. I just upgraded 10 to 20 upload. I was paying almost $200 a month and they only gave me up to 8 upload. So I canceled that today. It'll actually be 100% official at 8 a.m. in the morning. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how, can I, hold on. I don't know where to type. I'm so new to TikTok. Let's see. Oops. Flip camera, mirror. Comment. I will comment. Okay. So, yeah, I'll add that. Cynthia Schiller. Yeah, I'd love to have you guys follow me. There you go. Did I do it? Ooh, you taught me something today. Thank you so much, Todd, with that beautiful happy birthday. And so, Run, when you were going through that, did you feel that maybe there is a possibility? Because, there are times that we get a little short-tempered or anxious, or forgetful. And, there are different types of struggles that we may have, anxiety or, OCD or autism or I say ADHD, all these different things where people might not necessarily understand us. And sometimes they can kind of mimic certain narcissistic traits, or, where we super excited and we cut this person off and we're like, oh, that's a trait of narcissism, or I wanted to share my story. Run says, I took a tally vote and that helped me figure out if it was me or them. That was toxic. That tally vote also showed who in the forum thought I was toxic and not level in thought. Yeah, sometimes we can. Oh, you just followed me. Thank you so much. Yes. And I want to grow that too. Facebook is really hard. I have enough followers, but I don't have the minutes. I have like just under 4,000 minutes every 2 months. And you need 60,000 minutes. So feel free to watch, but a great following on TikTok. That's really grown. Tonight, I want 10,000. If you guys are my YouTubers, feel free to subscribe. But yeah, sometimes too, knowing how people feel about us, are they going to have our back if they think that we're the toxic one? Are we investing in the right kind of people? And, do they understand us? And we also have to understand ourselves too. And, I got a friend who's struggling right now. And when you get in that kind of like toxic panic mode, that it's hard to process things when you're in that trauma state. So whether you're a narcissist or anybody, it's that triggered state. There's also brain damage that happens over time. Run says the cheater, she was OCD and on SSRIs. Is it Solidipram, which also increases libido in women. Oh. Was it more than you wanted to handle, or were you happy with that? That's the thing. Yeah. Certain libido is your sex drive. So, some medications can affect how you feel, and that can also change how the relationship dynamics go. Raymond, good to have you here. It is officially my birthday, and you are liking that live and sending love. That touches my heart. Thank you. So this is a great start to the birthday. So did any of the medications work? I know sometimes medications work, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they exacerbate, make the situation worse. That's why it's really important not to self-medicate. Don't turn to, beer, alcohol, recreational things, because that can get out of hand and not necessarily be what's best. I've done a lot of research on the brain, the different areas, and I know some people are like, can the narcissist get better? And they have a portion of their brain that has some depth to it. So there was one person, and I gotta research it, but on that video, she had said that I believe it was husband, her partner, had gotten a brain scan for whatever reason, and he had no amygdala. The amygdala is what deals with like empathy, and he didn't even have one. So I'm not too sure on that one, but Mimi says, I'm gonna get going. Aw, I'll talk to you later to get to know you more. Would you rather me text you on here? Yeah, this is either TikTok or Facebook. I want to grow them both. Let's do TikTok right now. We'll do TikTok right now. I want to get to that 10,000 on TikTok. Either way is fine. Either way is fine though. So Run says, thanks so much for everything. And Erin is here. Run says it was fine for me, but she wanted others closed. I think others closed relationships. She switched to wanting. Oh, okay. She switched to wanting open. She did the same thing to other two guys before. So that kind of explains it all. Yeah, sometimes they think that that's good and then they don't want it anymore. They just want to play the field. And there was one woman who she was considering dating this person. Things were going really good, but he had mentioned that he wanted an open relationship. And so she's like, is this a red flag? Do I stick it out? Will he be faithful? There are times that people change their mind, but a lot of times that might be a temptation. And it sounds like to me, Run, that she didn't mention any of that beforehand, repeat patterning. Yeah. And you'll see that a lot. That's why it's good to kind of look into the patterns, because it's hard to judge somebody on one mistake or on one incident, but it's the pattern that is repeating. If somebody quits their job, okay, maybe they quit their job, but if they do that every 6 months, is that a red flag? Are they unable to maintain things? Are they climbing up the ladder, or are they just taking anything? Are they doing it for a good reason or just to do it? A lot of narcissists get bored. That's why they love that chaos. That's why they love the excitement of these games that they play. Sometimes, it's like a cycle. So sometimes they're good. Sometimes they're horrible. Hi, April and Wallace. It is a cycle and it repeats itself. So when you start thinking things are good, that a lot of times, I used to always say, like, we're going to break up. And my friends were like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, we're getting along. And it was the weirdest thing. My friends thought I was crazy, but sure is, the day is long. It would happen. So Dave is here, and it was like our last time together was when we were the closest. We were supposed to get married, and then I guess we got back together, but we had a Valentine's Day thing, and I got a speeding ticket. David says, and that was the end of it. David says, narcissists will find your weakness to use that against you. Very true. Also, if you start doing really well in life, they hate that. I hate it when you move on. Some will just like forget about you. They have a different way of loving people. Ron says, basically wanting monogamous to switch when she finds some other guy. Then when fully invested, she acted like soulless, like no time was spent together. It's strange. Yeah. And that's because of that lack of depth. Hi, Randy. Thank you for saying happy birthday. They don't have that depth. And what was I thinking about today? That's a little more specific than what I'm going to tell you, because I'm trying to summarize it. It's like abstract in my head right now. David says, even if you had children, they will use them against you to control you, to punish you, to upset you. That's extremely true. And, you know, sometimes it's not necessarily that they're like setting out to control you, but they have to control you. So if there's something that you want, they're going to take that opportunity to control you. And thank you for liking the live. I appreciate that. But they can be brutal. Worst time is during the breakup or custody battle or divorce, and they're ruthless. And they don't care about it's sad. Ron says she had kids with the other guys, and one of the guys is a narcissist also, and he tried to control me through others around me. Those are those flying monkeys. Yeah, they're known for flying monkeys, getting people on board where they're just gonna get certain things done, kind of like, not. David says they will control you in if you want to get a divorce or separate, they will scare you not to. They will manipulate you. Yeah, they don't want to divorce you. Yeah, they can use scare tactics, and you gotta be careful how much on this narcissistic spectrum they are, because they can get physical, they can get violent, and they can lose you if it's on their terms, but if it's not on their terms, they will be vindictive, and yeah, they have no problem scaring people. Alex, hi Alex, you turned 30 in September. You had to come with the terms that my birthday hasn't been celebrated since I was 9 years old. I got called selfish by my narc parents. This year, I'm buying my own birthday cake. And that's what we should do. Screw it. I'm going to celebrate myself. So, Alex, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. And see, Alex, I'm a teacher. I knew what you meant. So I'm pretty good about reading, so you guys don't have to worry about typos. I usually catch on. Well, happy birthday. September what? Car vandalism run says, even stalking my family, having others harm me and my family. And what's sad is when people join and do these kind of horrendous things. Sometimes they don't even know, though. David says, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to get too much involved with your life. No, you're fine. You're fine. With my live? Is that what you mean? Live? You're welcome to. You are welcome to. And Alex says, happy birthday, by the way. Thank you so much. And happy birthday to you. We're going to have to do one around your birthday for sure. No, you are definitely welcome to comment. That helps. It's hard. Can you hear? I'm starting to lose my voice. So I did teach today, and I was kind of burnt out. I've been really trying to figure what kind of videos to do for you guys. So it helps when you guys let me know what you're kind of searching for, looking for, based on the research on what you guys comment on, what videos you like. I can see a lot of us have been through some pretty terrible things, because my top videos deal with the toxicity of it, like why they married the new supply, will it last, why do they lie, and what's going on with like the brain of the narcissist. Run says they fear the narcissist if the narcissist has power, cyber stalking, bullying, position of power. Yeah, and that's the thing with social media now, that it's really easy to be stalked. And with the blocking and no blocking, there's only one person in my life that I have blocked, and that was just because it just got excessive. Thank you for following me. I appreciate that. Little money, little J. Is that little J money? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for celebrating my birthday with me. Touches my heart. But cyber stalking, and you got to be careful. Some of them know how to hack into things, or that create a different profile. So even if you block them, that they find ways to get back in contact with you. Um, so sometimes we never feel safe. And, there are times that people will do that. It doesn't always mean that they're a narcissist. So it's really hard to understand. But if you've ever seen The Rage, they black out. So they also have like portions of their memory don't necessarily work correctly. And that's why sometimes they lie. Sometimes they're just making up stories, or they're like, I never said that. But it's like, and what's frustrating too, do you guys ever go through that where you've said something, oh my goodness, some comments in the live were filtered to protect the community's experience? Behave, guys. Ron says, well, in my case, they had hackers and packet interception of internet traffic. He had others skilled in cybersecurity. And I bet you a lot of the reason they had those friends were because they were in cybersecurity, and they'll call on them. Look at you guys. Thank you for following. Hi, Thomas. Good to have everybody. So thank you guys for joining. And like I said, I am 53 and 33 minutes old. So I plan on trying to go again live tomorrow night. I am going to that baseball game. And if you guys watch baseball, it's really hard to tell how long those games go. But, sometimes just sharing our story can help others understand what's going on. But what was it though? It was something about, I started telling you, the narcissist, how they say that they look at people like objects, and how can they just discard so easily? So as I've told you guys, I just got into this house like 2-3 months ago, and going through things and packing things up and throwing certain things out. And sometimes we have an emotional connection to it, but as I was throwing things out, I started really thinking about how the narcissist can just what am I supposed to fit into that? What is that? I got a little image, but it's not as like an emotional connection. If you're an empathetic person, you lose somebody, you have that connection, and you miss them, and you think about them, and you want the best for them. But the narcissist can move on because it's just a replacement. Like if my TV broke, I can just get another one. I don't have to cry over my TV breaking. Now, this is what it is. It came to me now. Okay. So let's say my TV broke and I didn't have the money to replace it. I'm going to get real upset. So this is an analogy. So my TV's broken, don't have the money. Now I'm without my TV. I'm going to be, upset. Some people get pissed off or throwing little fits or can't sleep because you're bored. Maybe I'm going to start spending time at friends' houses so I can watch something on TV. But it's an analogy that when the means to the supply are lacking, then they're focused on the initial, like the broken TV. So money's low, you're focusing on the broken TV because you don't have the money to go get a new one. So the narcissist, when they're with somebody, and whether they break up or come back, they're going to keep going back and forth until they see a different option. Doesn't necessarily mean it's different. It means you don't have to repair, instant gratification, and it's not because they're in love with that person. And it gets confusing because they're like, I love you. And they either bring flowers or do these spectacular things. I want to spend all this time. And then, if you call them out on anything, Run says narcs treat people as pawns in their plot-like toys. And if they can't control you, they like to stir the fear. And it's so true that as long as it's following their narrative, they can stay for a very long time. But if things go bad, they're not going to try to fix it. They have this image in their head of what they deserve, how things should be. And, if you follow Dr. Sam Vaknin, he says that the narcissist has this snapshot of you in their head. And, it's almost like you can't change it. You got this snapshot, and that's who the narcissist sees you as. And if it doesn't match up, you're going to get the repercussions because of that. Run says accountability isn't in the process. They don't like it. It's too uncomfortable. And it takes time. It takes, to say you're sorry, you have to understand how you hurt the person. Sometimes they don't even think like, what's the big deal? Like, why are you hurt over that? That could be possibly because of a different upbringing. And, but the accountability part is they would rather give excuses than, or lash out. They love to blame shift. And that's why sometimes, you try to talk to them and they switch the script and you feel attacked and you're apologizing. And sometimes you don't even know why you're apologizing, but that is part of the walking on the eggshells and trying to, keep the peace. And, it gets exhausting because it gets your brain wires going like haywire. And, when you talk about like the adrenaline and different brain chemicals, that it's meant for temporary, like stress hormones, the cortisol, that's supposed to be temporary. It's not supposed to be eating away at you. It's supposed to like give you a boost to, maybe finish a deadline. But it's not good to be in that. It's when you're in that kind of state, it can cause physical ailments and brain damage. And David says, narcissists will find out that if they can't have you, then nobody else can have you. They will find, that's true. If they're still wanting the interaction with you, that they will go to great lengths. And sometimes too, it's not even that they want you. They just don't want anybody else to want you. So it's not like, I'm upset. This person's moving on and I want them for myself. It's like they'll destroy that relationship just to destroy it. So you're not happy. It's not that they want a committed relationship with you. And that's what's so crazy about it. Ron says, which is exactly why the guy she got with was a bad idea. He targeted me in the past. So I knew I was in for it on her end and on his end. Yeah. They'll pick a target and, there's no reasoning with them. You see it all the time. People are like, okay, I went over to talk. Hi, Chevy. And I ended up back with them. So sometimes too, we have to realize who we are. Narcissists are great at sweet talking and their apologies aren't. How do you have that on my how do you who has that up there? That little like my face? I gotta there we go. So Run says, mine made me out to be the narcissist and destroyed all my friendships and relationships. There's also a lot of parental alienation going on. They can turn people against you at work, at school. And if you think back, to childhood, when you see people getting picked on, in hindsight, maybe when we were kids, we didn't really see it. But in hindsight, some of these kids were wonderful kids. They weren't annoying. They weren't ugly. And it was just somebody to pick on or, just the different cliques. And Run says, people were getting mad at me because this person pulling strings in the shadows. What kind of strings were they pulling? Is this at work or Don Peterson? It's my birthday. Yours, when is yours? Is yours around here? Yours is right around this time. So how are you, Don? Don, my cousin, traveling the world. I need to. I've been thinking about you because I would love to do what you do, travel around. But I think the biggest I could go is an XLT van. Thank you so much, Don. Happy birthday. Yay, thank you. And we got hello from Utah. Good to have you here. So, like I said, we're just kind of opening up the discussion. Run said people were getting mad at me because this person was pulling strings in the shadow in almost every part of my life. You were followed around town at work. And, we have to be careful. We have to watch out. Be aware of our surroundings. I have a friend currently over in London who is going through some things. Thank you, Don. So just so you guys know, I got TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook open. Thank you guys for celebrating my birthday, officially 54 and 42 minutes. But he's in a different country, but, being followed and, trust your gut sometimes. And there's, I don't know, crazy stuff going on. It's really disheartening about how toxic things are. So how's Utah? What's Utah like? What's the weather? Have I been? Nope, I've been to Omaha, Nebraska. I don't think I've ever been to Utah. And Barry is here. Run says old partners even said I was a jerk. I like how come to find out this person was listening in to your house. Do you know how they were listening in? Because that can happen. That's why I don't know. Some of you guys, I'm single right now, and I know some of you guys have like trackers on your phone and things like that. So sometimes it's good, but sometimes, I don't know. I don't know how healthy that is. Miles says it's been hot. So actually, I slipped to California this week to cool off. I lived in Sacramento for just a little while. Went to LA also. I thought LA would be way different. I'm like, what am I doing? I'm 6'1", going out, blonde hair, blue eyes, going out to LA. And I thought it was all going to be like 6-foot blondes. No, I was completely wrong. But it was pretty cold in Los Angeles when I went there, but definitely not Sacramento. Sacramento has that desert heat and it's been so hot. How hot does it get? It's supposed to be 90 next weekend. Run says they happen to have government access or people that have access. And that's when you really got to watch out because, not everybody is on the up and up. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for all the gifts. I love it. But, I guess, before moving on, it gets to, in Utah, it gets to 115. Whoa. So it's probably dry heat too. When I was in Sacramento, I think the hottest was 117. So I know how hot that is. Do you ever cook on your car or on the sidewalk? Ron says, so it's like being on a watch list. Oh my gosh. That's crazy when you feel like you gotta watch your back. And is it J-Man? J-Man is here. Am I saying it correctly? So where I get it gets really cold though. I don't like how cold it gets. Miles says, I never have cooked in the car or sidewalk, but I want you to try it. I've cooked it like engine. Have you guys ever cooked on your engine? What about you, Don? Have you ever cooked on your engine where you take like a roast, like a thin roast meat and, carrots, potatoes, and just go for a nice little ride and the engine ends up cooking it. Also had like hot pockets where I stick them in my windshield and let the sun cook it up. But feel free to hit that like, follow, and thank you guys for growing on my birthday, growing the channel with me. Nobody else has done that. I know Ron says you're the false enemy of the narcissist, even blocking future relationships. I know mine would call. I started dating somebody. He was out of state, so I only saw him 3 times over like a year. And he ended up subpoenaing my phone records and calling him. And, yeah. And asking too. He was asking all the questions like, where do you stand with her, and what's your relationship? And it was kind of funny because he's like, when was the last time you saw her? And he's like, last weekend. So it made it sound like we're flying back and forth to see each other. But the false enemy, there are times, thank you. Bob says I'm a cutie pie. Thank you so much. That's wild. What's wild? Cooking on your engine? Yeah, you can do that. So there are people there's recipes to do that. So I don't know if I'd suggest it because there's also gas stations with microwaves. But it's kind of like something to look forward to. And I am supposed to be going camping coming up. I'm looking forward to that. I have a friend who's having a hard time. Courtney, if you're still here, if you want to do that with me, you are welcome to. I am single, Bob. Am I single or married? I am single. So, yes, I am. Traveling Dan, you even have the right name for it. Traveling Dan says, I've warmed up a burrito on a train turbo. Did you really? I love it. You can do it. Definitely. You got to get creative sometimes. I know I've even done where I've had either like the oatmeal packets or ramen noodles, and you just stick it in hot water and just wait and let it absorb. I used to do a lot of traveling. So thank you for that thumbs up, making my birthday extra special. Bob says, if I was there where you live, I would go camping with you. Oh, we can. Yeah. Like I said, today's my birthday. In 1975, I caught on fire. So yeah, I don't like barbecues, but I love barbecue food. Where do I want to travel next? I want to go back to China. I was there, and I was supposed to go back 4 years ago when COVID happened, and I just haven't been able to go back yet. Today was the last day of summer school, and did I see the Great Wall? I did not see the Great Wall of China. We did go to Hong Kong. I saw, what is it, Buddha? The huge statue. Like, how we have our Statue of Liberty that had this huge thing. And I got to go inside it. And then I went to Hangzhou, Guangzhou, Xiamen. And it was definitely an experience. So I did not get to see the Great Wall, but I saw some beautiful architecture and culture, and you saw like the best of the best. We were treated so well, went to like 5-star everything. And then you also saw like how poor some people were, driving through. We would go on like a high-speed train, and you could see like how compact things were, how up to code things were with the electrical, like crazy, not safe, and it was amazing. Bob says the 24th was your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And I don't know. See, it says invitation to go live together. I don't know. I'll try it. I don't know, Mariah. I'll try. I don't know how to hang up. Do you know? I'll try it. I don't know. So we'll see. So happy birthday to you. I don't know. I'm trying new things out. So thank you guys for I see you, but I don't hear you. Let's see. Oh, do I have to hit plus? Okay. I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new to this. Oh, what am I doing? Our match has started. Compete in a friendly match of wits, comedy, crafts, or other skills. Viewer likes and gifts determine the match winner. Guys, it's my birthday. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And you guys are giving me all that love. Can you guys see Mariah? Mariah, are you there? Do I get to talk to her? Do I have to hit plus? Invite the live creator to a match. I don't know what I'm doing. It's 5 minutes. So yeah, we're trying something out. You guys it's my birthday. So please, what am I supposed to do? I just started. Let's see. Am I supposed to do something? Mariah, am I supposed to comment? Do I add plus? Mariah, let's see. I don't know. She might win. You guys gotta help me out. Alex says I wouldn't go to China right now. It's season. It's bad, and foreigners are being attacked. Ooh, that is not good. Yeah, we had some scary where Bot says I'm 55. I am 54 today. Definitely got to watch your back. We had some people that had this like weird vibe that were following us trying to get us to follow them. It was a salesperson, but like a street vendor, but it was scary. And another one, we crossed over on a ferry and this person followed us and we ended up coming back, trying to get away from them. They definitely, can I leave this battle? I don't know. I don't know how to do it. It times out in 3 minutes. So traveling Dan, it leaves. Can we just let it time out? I don't know how to do it. Let's see. There's trash. I don't know how to. I don't know. That's why I open the vault. I'm still learning this. I see a little trash can, but contributor ranking. I don't know. Showing the top. Yeah, it'll time out in 2.5 minutes. Is that okay? Thank you, Traveling Dan. Yeah, it's not what I thought. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn it and do some research. Alex says, go to Scotland. It was awesome. I'd love to go there. I'd love to see Europe. And 2 minutes, 20 seconds. So Wallace is here. Yeah, I don't know what the battle thing is about. Open the vault. I don't know what that means. So yeah, just a few more minutes. Let me see if I can do this. This is helping me. Let's see, hosts. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I'm scared to hit this. Let's see. Follow team, gift gallery. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. It'll time out in 1.5 minutes and I won't do it again. Because it says invite the live creator to a match. So I don't know if I'm supposed to invite her, but we'll let it time out. What is the match thing all about? Ron says, what's the safest country to go to? I went to Canada before. They don't have like a lot of GUNs and I felt safe over there. They have Mounties, cops on horseback sometimes. And yeah, what's the safest country to go to? I don't even know. Yeah, because sometimes you got to think about the people, and then you got to think about the government. 1 more minute. You still here with me, Traveling Dan? 1 more minute, and it will expire. I do see this match thing. Leave match. Okay, I figured it out. Did I do it right? Oh, I lost because I did that. Oh, would I have won? Dang it. Maybe I should have. But now it's still up there. What does that mean? I just forfeited. Oh, it's my birthday and they called me a loser. The winning host may propose funny tasks for the losing host to complete during the victory lap. I don't know what is going on. I'd like to end it. No. What a pain. Start, man. Oh, was I supposed to start? Oh, maybe that's my fault. This is so confusing. Guests. You'll disconnect creators if you go live with guests. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. How do I do that? You want me to relog in? I can relog in. The winning host. I don't understand it. Thank you for the love. They made me lose on my birthday, but we were popular live. How do you get rid of that? That's so frustrating. Gift and so I don't know. There's a gift. I don't know if that's from you guys. I'll see it at the end though. Naylina, is that how I say it? Flip camera, mute microphone, pause live. About me. I don't know, guys. Interact. What is that? Oh, I can do all the. See, I'm learning. It's my birthday, so see, it says start match. Did I not even start it? Did I do something wrong? How do I get rid of it? Ugh. You want me to relog in? All right, I'll relog in for, I don't know. Ugh. Okay, decline. There we go. Now will it go away? It won't go away. Why won't it go away? Uh, so cute or confusing. Mariah's sending me another invite. Mariah, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to hang it up. Alex says my cousin went to Finland and said it was, Finland is supposed to be one of these safe. I had a friend, she's Finnish, and she went there several times, and it's very healthy there. Guys, you are awesome. I don't want to, Mariah, are you able to disconnect this? I don't know how to get rid of it. I'm not trying to be mean, but I don't know. Are you there? I don't know how to hang it up. That's frustrating. No, I'm hitting decline. Okay, TikTok, I'm going to relog in. Lots of love to you guys. I'll relog in. I'll be right back. Oh, I guess. I don't know. Dang it. So Alex says Japan is very safe. If you go to the heavily tourism areas. And that is true. I have on August 2nd, my Japanese friends are coming over. I taught English as a second language. And so they're learning. I got these Japanese families that I absolutely adore. And I was asking one of them, she was going back. Oh, now I'm all alone. I got to start that all over. But she was saying, there are certain areas that are dangerous and it's gotten worse over time. But for the most part, it sounds like it's safe. It's very crowded, though. My dad went to Japan and he was talking about the hotels. So thank you guys for joining back in and celebrating my birthday. Sorry I had to leave. I don't know how that happens. So good to have everybody back celebrate my birthday with me. I'd like to go to Japan. Hajime mashite watashi no namae o Cindy desu. Pizza. I took Japanese in high school, and that's a difficult language. I am not inviting another host to go live together, so sorry about that. Jim and Kim and Pancho, Michael, crazy old white ma, George and Colin. And user Run says, sometimes I want to run from here. Classmate was in Japan for some time. And what did they say about it? Did they enjoy it? Oh, Schnarfers. What a cool name. In Mexico, there are illegal, very safe, are illegal. Oh, are they illegal there? Oh, Schnarfers. Like I said, I teach English as a second language, and the police presence is different down there. Have you been to Mexico? Run says Canada is only a few hours from me. So the safest country probably is Finland. So yes. And is it pretty safe there? Run says he said he brought his kids and his wife there. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what, their food's good. I love their food. Because I'm lucky I get to have authentic Mexican food. On the 2nd, I'm going to have authentic Japanese food. It's really nice doing all this cultural stuff. I'm going to be in charge of like a culture club this year. So if you guys know about different different cultures, something we have like an Arabic and the Mexicans and Cubans, Colombia, I think we have some Burmese and people who speak Swahili from Africa, some French francophones. Run says he was over there for a year or two. Schnarfer says, sorry, I have had my life ruined. I've been too carried in Ensenada. 2 times I was In- incarcerated? Is that what you're saying? Sorry, I have had my life ruined by anti. I have seen 2 times I was cared in Ensenada. Am I reading this right? I know you're trying to fit it all in. Break it up for me because it's just a run on, so it's hard. Um, but yeah, it sounds like something terrible happened for you when you say that you had your life ruined. Um, it's like sometimes our lives can change super quickly, and how do we rebuild? Schnarfer says, sorry, keypad problems, went to Mexico twice. Okay, I'd like to go there. Like, I'm learning more and more Spanish. It's interesting. My phone, when I get the pop-ups, is in Spanish now because I'm around Spanish speakers at the school. Um, which, I can kind of read it, so it's good. I haven't corrected it, but it's kind of scary. Like, why is something changing my phone to come through in Spanish? Because, oh, leftists. Okay. Um, yeah, it sounds like you've been through some stuff. Holly Weird isn't very far from Washington. That is true. That is true. I see a lot of people calling it Holly Weird. So Ron says, tired of the people in this place and living near the narcissist. I think he went to Cali, but he's still near enough to pull strings. Yeah. And the way things are. You guys are great. Thanks for celebrating my birthday with me. Got lots of people joining in. And feel free to like, subscribe, follow. I appreciate you guys. California was scared in Ensenada. Okay. Alex says, LOL. I love it. You guys crack me up. And Brandon, thank you for the happy birthday. Money does talk, Ron says. And that is true. The root of all evil. And is that Neil? And Cordy is here saying happy birthday. And I have a cracker. That's what I need to do. I need to get a new screen. I got a crack right over your name. It looks like Neil. Oh, yeah, Neil. And Jeffrey is here. And look at all the presents and birthday cakes. I wish I could eat those right now. I'm going to have a birthday cake actually later tonight after the baseball game. As you can tell, I'm super tired. I've been struggling like the whole week. This was the last week of summer school. And Brandon says, not trying to be creepy, but you're very beautiful. Thank you, Brandon. And Bob says, did you get your birthday spankings? LOL. I was telling the kids because, I do teach English as a second language. So I'm like, do you guys know what rickets are? So do you guys know what rickets are? Did you have to go through the rickets when you were growing up? That's when you get your butt spanked. Who came up with birthday spankings? Must have been a narcissist. Happy birthday, let me smack you. No, I did not get my birthday spankings. I moved on. If it's playful, I don't mind it. But Run says, I met way too many entertainers and athletes, so I see how they move. Some were very cool, but others, nah, just so plastic, fabricated. And as you can see, the change people go, the more birthday slugs. Brandon says, I'm in high school, 12th grade. Are you going into 12th? When do you go back? We go back in about, what is it? The kids go back August 21st, I think. I go back on the 13th. So very cool. This is the big year. And I know some that I was telling you earlier, that French exchange student, he had, back home, he had to go to high school till he was 19. And then he had to go in the service for at least a year. He lived in France. Brandon says the end of August. Well, happy birthday. Oh, I'm sorry. You're talking about going back to school? I'm sorry. As you can tell, I am starting to wear down. I'm starting to get really tired. It's kind of fun. We'll have a little fun with it. Get a little slap happy. Bob says, I would love you and cook you dinner. Oh, you can't hear me. Can you guys hear me? More likes can attract. Keep it up. Feel free to comment. Let me know if you go. Okay, you can hear. You might need to re-log in. Re-log in. It says you're back. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't know how to get out of that. You guys can help me if any of you guys know how to. I've looked it up. I can't find it. So thanks for coming back. I appreciate the support. Ron says I went. So when you say you see how they move, are you saying like the narcissistic things that they do? Yeah, some are really cool. Sometimes they have that money or an entitlement. It's like they say, money can corrupt people. Not always, Brandon says I have to re-enroll. I have to text my teacher Monday. You're an online student. Do you like the online student? Am I new? I think you're asking me, or are you asking Brandon? Haven't been on. I'm pretty new to TikTok. Yes, I am pretty new, and I'm starting to dedicate a lot more time to it. I also noticed in the beginning, I posted a bunch of stuff, but I didn't make it public. So I was like, why does nobody like me? I can't figure Instagram out. Tried Instagram. I have like 250 followers on Instagram, and I've posted, it's kind of like the same stuff, but Facebook, I have around 7,000. TikTok, I have about 4,600, and YouTube about 2,600. But it's my birthday, so we're going to grow. TikTok's really been going really well for me. So I'm hoping to get to 10,000. Bob says, I would cook you a candlelight dinner for your birthday. You are so sweet, Bob. That would be sweet. And Sarge, is it Sarge? Thank you so much for following. That helps. That would be amazing if I could get to my goal of 10,000 between this morning and tonight. What did I do for my birthday? Well, it is currently 1:08 in the morning. So I logged in right before so you guys could be with me as it turned into my birthday. So later on today, a really good friend of mine is taking me out to a baseball game. And then I know she's already made me a cake, and we're just going to kind of do the girl stuff. You're not too far from me. I am in the wonderful Mitten state of Michigan. So, yeah. I mean, it's supposed to be beautiful weather. I can work on my tan. She got these complimentary tickets, and it comes with like a meal, all you can eat, and not necessarily like I kind of like following a diet. So, but so I got a student coming through. I'm almost done, but I can't progress. I had this one kid, I can't help him. He skipped going to summer school, and he wants me to help. And I would, but he was assigned to a different teacher. Shawnee, okay. See group A. Hello there. How are you doing? I am doing fantastic. It is my birthday, and Iowa. So we got Michigan, Ohio, Iowa, Pennsylvania. Brandon says my grandmother is in Bath and Lansing, right in the middle. Yeah, they can kind of do it at home. So you're asking if he skipped summer school. Yeah, so he didn't show up like he was supposed to. He's going through a lot of stuff. But thank you for the happy birthday. And yeah, koi fishy. Good to have you. Run says narcissistic and demonic abuse is universal, doesn't discriminate rich or poor. And continues saying many are narcissists and puppets, fear and whatnot on a different scale. What happens to famous people when the flying monkeys show up, but it happens to them also. And they're in a different kind of situation too, where it's kind of a lot more dog eat dog. And, the stressors they put themselves out, the different kind of parties and temptations and trying to be cool or, hopefully not doing certain things to get to the top. You got your little casting calls stuff. Brandon says, can we have a house tour? I'll have to do, I did that before. I'm all hooked up. I got 3 things going right now. So it's kind of hard to do right now, but I do TikToks out on my lake. It is a lake house. And thank you. Brandon says, my house looks very pretty. I've been here like 3 months now, 2.5, 3 months, and still moving in a little bit. But I will be doing different little skits throughout the house. So right now, I'm currently in like the eating area, and it's got a nice little fireplace right here. I gotta hook it up to some like a gas line. It's currently it was like I got to put a propane tank out, but I want to hook it up to gas because for a while propane was cheaper and this whole house was on propane. Now they put in gas because gas is now cheaper. So I want to get this hooked up. I have another electric fireplace over there. But thank you. What do I like about TikTok? I like the people. I like the creativity. It seems on the different platforms, it's a little bit different on how you connect with different people, what you can post, what goes, what doesn't go. Ron says, I was told, don't I hate it, but if you want to have lots of money, there is a price. And yeah, a lot of people pay that price. And when you start doing things the right way, you don't always, have the right kind of outcome. And that's why people will undermine people or sabotage certain things. I've seen it in entertainment as well. So Bob says, I would be proud to have you as my girlfriend. Well, thank you. And I'll get more. If you go through some of my TikToks, you'll see some of my stuff. I got to figure out how to do the lives don't save like they should. Because I do like little campfire lives. Maybe says I can't really trust a lot of people on here. I've recently lost someone on here. What do you mean by you've lost someone on here? You mean forever, ever, or just? Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. And Bob, thank you for following. Hi, John. Run says propaganda and content manipulation. Being famous is wild. Is famous for being wild. So, you also start getting that like paranoia too when you're being chased or the paparazzi. Like someone left. Oh, I am sorry. Sometimes it is hard to lose people or to trust people. I'm trustworthy, but sometimes you have to feel that in your gut or give people time to build up the trust. Chris is here. Chris Gentle. Eldorati. It's okay. Yeah. Big hugs to you. Bob says, I'm kind, caring, loving person who would never hurt anyone or lie to anyone or cheat on anyone. Como va? Let's see. I'm thinking that that's Italian. I know Spanish. Como va? Bye. How are you? Vi. It's close to. What does that mean? Como va? Como bien? Bob says I'm honest. And thank you for following, Kenneth. Portuguese. Oh, okay. Fairly similar. Like Portuguese, Spanish, and Italian to me are fairly similar. And Mimi says, I barely trust now. And, that's part of our learning process. Brazil. And you know what? We have a Portuguese. I have a friend who's at my school, the Portuguese tutor. I teach English as a second language. So, she teaches us a little bit of Portuguese. So I don't know enough though, but hola. Do you understand hola? Is that close enough? Debbie, thank you so much for wishing me a happy birthday. And Bob says that is who I am. Bomb, boom, bomb. Probably bomb. Bomb. Run says I did sports and got to the high level of skill. Pro would come out. So most of my questions got answered. As far as which questions. You wanted to learn Portuguese. See, I got all these people wanting to learn Portuguese. How's my life going? You got your good days and your bad days. There's Debbie says I'm listening to something, but I might be back. It's my birthday. Come back. I'm glad you joined in. Hit that like button. But thank you, Debbie. And Bob says you would just love me. I'm a loving person. That's good. We need more loving people. But life, I've been really burnt out the last week, but I'm blessed. I just bought this lake house and I love my job, meeting lots of people. Turned out, I'm moving to this new home and I have friends that actually moved in the month before onto the lake. So all my neighbors are fantastic. They really look out for each other. So it's a very safe area because everybody's watching everybody, and it's nice and just always learning. I love to learn. Run says pros would come out to places I would play at to check me out and compete as a future pro. What type of was it, like football, track? What were you doing? So Mimi says, love your glasses. Mine are black, so basic. I have so many pairs of glasses. I'll tell you my little secret. Now they're $1.50. When I first bought them, they were $1. Then they went to $1.25. The one I'm at now, the Dollar Tree I go to, it's just at the Dollar Tree. I got all these different colors. So I don't know if you just need reading glasses. I needed to read. And basketball. Talk about basketball. I almost got a scholarship. They were chasing me down the college hallways. They're like, we'll give you a scholarship and free. Like, I'm just tall. No. Good for you. And did you like basketball? Of course, run as your name. And so Mimi, if you're in the United States, you can get glasses, luckily. Thank goodness. Because I have so many of them. And what am I wearing today? I didn't quite match today. I matched my little overcoat that I had earlier though. And Mimi says, LOL, mine are real. I can't really see. I know yours are real. These are pretty strong though. It was crazy how quickly my eyesight got bad. And thank you, JS, for following. I appreciate that. We're trying to get to my goal of likes and followers for my birthday. And Bob says we would get along great. We can go shopping for glasses. So yeah, I got some that have little diamond insets and all different colors and different patterns on the side sometimes. So Run says, she shug. Am I saying that right? Says happy birthday. Shug. Thank you. And I don't know, is that a certain, it sounds similar to she, which is Chinese for thank you. El Morenito, Steve, am I saying the names right? But thank you. Shig. I try so hard. Sometimes I recognize where the name comes from. Sometimes people make them up. So thank you for the happy birthday. I appreciate that. So it is 1:19 in the morning, and Mimi is asking, how old are you? If I don't mind them asking. And I am 54 today, 54, 1 hour and 20 minutes old. So born in 1970. Run says I did until I learned more about the pros and how it's run. Ooh, tell me more. I met Bob Probert from the Red Wings. Does that count? I met him before he got arrested for smuggling stuff over the border. And he tried pinning that on a friend of mine. I wasn't with him when he went over the border, but she was dating his friend. And he's like, what do you have to lose? She's like, I have a son. And Mimi says, LOL. You would think of 56. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Run says, laughing. So you were wrong. But I'm getting closer to that. Hello, Phil. Hello. Good to have you here. Nice to have you back. It is my birthday. You guys are giving me the likes and loves. Do I like the Kardashians? What is her name? I got to remember her name. Hold on. Yuri? I think her name is Yuri. She does a little spoofs on the Kardashians where she's got the little fake nails and she's got the little paper stick-ons. I like watching her. I don't really follow the Kardashians that much, but I like watching Yuri. She's like pretty spot on, so I'll give her a little plug. Do you like them? Ron says I met John Stockton and a handful of others. Interesting. Were they nice to you? You could tell how messed up Bob Probert was, rest his soul, but yeah, he's like, don't move out till you're 26. Is it 26? Or 23? Maybe he said 23. And I said, no, okay. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, they're kind of dramatic, but that Yuri girl, she's pretty funny. What was I gonna say? 23. I think he said 23. Because I asked him why shouldn't I move out till I'm 23, and he's like, because I'm 23. He was so drunk. Bob says I would give you a romantic kiss for your birthday. Oh, I've only known you for half hour. Ron says most was nice if you act just like they interview. Okay. Like, could you imagine Hulk Hogan? Like, so thank you, Mimi, for liking the live. And you guys are so sweet. But we're doing great. We are popular live, and I'm fun loving too. You got to enjoy life. And User is here. I wish there was an easier way to say your name. And I'm glad Debbie's listening. And I was thinking today, I got to get ready for another cooking show. So trying to get everything done though. It's like, do I organize my house? Do I unload my car? So Debbie, I'm slacking on the recipes, but I do need to go grocery shopping. So I spend all day like going to Secretary of State to get my license plates, change the address, and my boat. I gotta get the title for my boat. So I've been slacking on that. So yes, it is just me. I am single. I got my guard dog. Where's my guard dog? Little Dixie Doo. So thank you for liking the live. Oh, verde stew, green stew. Ron says most was nice if you act just like they interview. Verde stew is what is in that? It means green stew. I don't like beans. I don't like guacamole, which would be what? Avocados. It's scaring me. And I don't like peas. So what's green stew? Broccoli, cheese stew might be good. This depends on which way my camera's flipped. So this is my right hand. So if you see, you got to watch it on some of these videos where it looks like they'll either switch or you're trying to figure out if someone's married. It's really hard to figure out if somebody's married because on my YouTube it's showing up on, this is confusing looking. So right now, yeah, YouTube, I flip my camera because I teach online. So I flip the camera. So when you're reading it, you can tell by, where is it? This right here. This will show you. So, yeah, if this is backwards, because on YouTube, it looks like I teach and you can read it, but on Facebook and TikTok, I'll try to figure out how to do that. What day is it for you? What do you mean, what day is it? It's my birthday. What day is it for me? Friday? Is that what you're asking? It is Friday. I was born. When was I born? On a Sunday? Cindy on a Sunday. July 26th. It's just going into Tuesday. Or Friday. Sorry, I had something on my mind. Thinking when my daughter was born was going through my head. So... And that's why, like I said, I'm tired. So Run is telling us what verde stew is: green bell pepper, yellow onion, tender steak meat, and potatoes over white rice. That might be all right. That might be pretty good. Really? Let me take, can't take a picture of it. I'm using up all my stuff. Bob says we would get to know one another. It's always good. Yeah. Mimi says, oh, that's okay. I'm tired too. It's funny. When I'm tired, I say the craziest things. Makes no sense sometimes. And Run says, can add mushrooms, which is your version. That sounds good. I'd like that. So it just kind of cooks down. How do you cook it? Do you saute it, or is it a stovetop thing? Thank you for the like. And you're tired too. I get it. I get it. I had to wake up early, and I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I don't want to. Part of me wants to just sleep in. Yes, I am on Facebook also. I'm doing Facebook right now too. Cynthia Schiller, Schiller. Feel free to follow me on Facebook. I can't accept any more friends, but you can follow me. Schiller, Cynthia Schiller. So trying to grow all social media. I got a message for everybody, mental health, mental illness, and open up to whatever you guys would like to talk about. I love doing live chat. Sometimes it gets off topic, but if you guys want to keep it on topic, keep those questions coming. It's hard for me to continue bringing up stab in the dark things, topics. I have like almost 2,000 videos out there for you guys. So I can keep talking and talking and talking, but I want to give stuff that's going to help you guys, or to, understand certain things that are going on. And sometimes it's just nice to take a break to just talk about things. And Bob says, I would love to wake up to your beautiful smile every day. That's if I'm smiling every day. Just kidding. Ron says, saute the meat, then you make the sauce and all the chopped ingredients and your spices, parsley, thyme, etc. Oh my gosh. Anything sauteed is good. Packer fan. That's okay. I'm from Michigan, but go Packers. They had the same colors as my college, my university. What's my favorite color? I will tell you, but I want you to guess first. So I'm going to have you guess, and then I will tell you what my favorite color is. Kind of little excitement. FJB. Good to have everybody here. And thank you for celebrating my birthday. What is in the vault? It says 4 days, 18 hours. I have no idea what this is. South Dakota Coyote. Red. Oh, no, red probably would be. I was thinking about that. I never think red is my favorite color, but I do like red. Some comments in the live are filtered. You guys are not behaving. Tompkins Shaw. Blue? Nope. My favorite color is pink. My favorite color is pink. Chaco, good to have you here. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for joining me on my birthday. No, I was never a blue girl. Blue, I did like the country blue. I kind of liked for a little bit for like household things, but you see the color of my wood back there? I had that color and they painted it country blue, and it just irritated me, those two together. So yes, pink, pink, pink. I'm a girly girl. And you knew it was pink. Yeah, I got pink nail polish all the time. I do try red nail polish every now and then, but I don't know. I don't know. Red is supposedly the color that really attracts men. They've done like studies on it, and I don't know. I don't wear red all that much, but usually I look good in red. Blue's your favorite color. Do you like the soft blue, or like the bold or royal blue? I liked royal blue, but the one thing I don't like is royal blue and black together. Like you'll see people beautiful like bridesmaid dresses with blue, and then the guy has a black tuxedo with a blue cummerbund. I'm not crazy about that. Baby blue can be beautiful. Yeah, I'll agree. Hi, Philip. Thank you for joining. And Joe is here. We are growing like wildfire, so feel free to follow. So, Chaco, hello. And Run likes purple. Purple is the hardest color to focus your eyes on. You mix red and blue, but that is the hardest to focus on. And Bob says sky blue. Sky is saying, hey, perfect timing. Nice to have you. Mimi liked the live again. I love that. I love that. Run says black and white dress always. Yeah, that can be sharp. Definitely. Show my outfit. I'm just wearing nothing. Like, well, I don't mean nothing. I'm teaching in my underwear. Nothing exciting. I just got little jeans and a tank top. Nothing super exciting. But I got my happy shoes on. I got my sparkle shoes. Look at that sparkle shoes. See them sparkling? Turn around. I'll have to do that. I'll do that as a challenge, and I'll turn around. So thank you for like. Did you like the live, or you just like my sparkle shoes? Ugh. I love my sparkle shoes. They go with my tiara. So thank you, Philip. You're gonna have to do it on a challenge when I show off the outfit. Thomas is here. Nice to have you. It's kind of crowded in here. I don't like knocking things over. People are weird. It looks the same in the front and back, but just different. So the way you see how long my hair is if I turn around. Growing up, I didn't realize how long my hair was. Because it gets shorter up here or whatever. And I saw pictures. I was like, holy smokes, because I cut it. And I was like, oh, I just cut a lot off. But power of a mirror. This little tiara. I don't know. Do you like the tiara? I need a more substantial one. So purple is beautiful. Do you like I call it royal purple. Kind of like the Crown Royal bag color. Or do you like the lavender? I still struggle with lavender. How the heck is it, ER or AR? You've got Rapunzel hair. So funny. I have it on my refrigerator. The school gave me the Rapunzel award. So I guess, yeah, I'm known as Rapunzel at school. And it said the one person most likely to let down their hair to help a student in need. So I have the Rapunzel award. And yeah, being 6'1", my hair, if I was to stand next to somebody who's like 5 feet tall, it's like really long, but on my body, it's down to my waist because I'm so tall. Ron says I got hair of wool, so it's kind of more Afro look. Interesting. Is that hard to take care of? And you say that is so cute. I thought it was really sweet. I didn't expect to get an award. And I was like, oh, I like that award. I don't know what that means. S*A. I don't know what that means. Uh-oh. Sea Bear is here. Good to have you. Thank you guys for joining. And you guys have been great with the gifts and everything like that. Gift ambassador? What's a gift ambassador? What is a gift ambassador? 6'1". I can do this though. You can hear it. Did you hear me touching my ceiling? I just stand up and touch it. Ron says, surprisingly, nope, not at all. My hair is, I got that. Well, I don't know why I have a heart button there. Can I move that? Because it keeps covering. I don't know. Soft. Okay. Your hair is soft. Wash and go. There was one lady, I was camping about 2 weeks ago. She was African American, and she was swimming. And when she, got out of the water, there was little water droplets all throughout her hair. And it was so beautiful. It looked like diamonds in her hair. It was the coolest thing because it was separated just enough in all those curls. So you're 5'3", Bob. Yes, Mimi, I'm very tall. I should be like the giant Rapunzel. Maybe that'll be my handle, my stage name, Giant Rapunzel. That's about it. Gehalt. Gerhard? Am I saying that right? Gerard? Is it Gerard? Now I feel bad if I said it the wrong way. It is Gerard, isn't it? I'm guessing. Unless it's a German sound. Huh. So type a J if it's Gerard. I hope I didn't lose you. Did I lose you? Thank you for liking the live. I try to say your names the right way. That's kind of important to me. Ron is here. Caleb. Ron says, I just need to trim it once in a while. That's about it. Not too bad. Nice to have them wash and go. Seems like short hairstyles are more difficult. I mean, it's hard, like, detangling my hair, but you can put it up. It's super easy. I had one nightmare where the lady she chopped my hair, and then like the sides, like she cut it to like here, and I hated it. She did everything I told her not to. Like I almost had a like hyper whatever, but it was terrible. And it was so short. I hated it. It also makes me look taller with short hair. And it was really hard. It took me an hour and a half for a straight hairstyle that I told her I didn't want to shag. That's what she gave me. And then she cut it really short because she overheard my best friend saying that my boyfriend at the time would have liked me with short hair. But my hair was probably about this long, just minus that, like really long. And so I never said it does matter. Bob is saying size doesn't matter. And Diamond Outlaw is here. And, there was something I was going to talk about, but thank you, Diamond Outlaw. Diamond Outlaw says my hair is beautiful. I appreciate that. Ron says it like 1/2 inch. It was like full on fro, but I cut it before summer got going. And I'll tell you what, hair is nice. Hair can be such a tool. Thank you. I appreciate that. Like when I have kids in the water, they can hold on so they don't, you can easily hold kids. I use these as ropes, or when I sleep, I'm telling you all my secrets. But like if I fall asleep, like in my car sometimes, which you're not supposed to do, or if I'm in some place, I just like wrap it over and you like just tuck it under, and I can sleep without having to worry about the light coming through. It's thick enough to completely black out any light. I can't sleep if it's light. So yeah. Hair is great. It's my tool. Or you can dry off, sometimes. So 6'1", doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, size doesn't matter, but that is how tall I am. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's terrible. So faking sweet. That's cute. Ron says blackout windows, Timu. Yeah, I have blackout shades, but even just that little bit of this is the blackout shades from Timu. Grow your own. Oh, that's funny. Diamond Outlaw says hair is a woman's glory. So I'm all in my glory. And it keeps you warm. I'm always so cold. So I like that blackout windows, blackout shades from Timu. And Matt is here. Bob says it's all on the inside that counts. Very true. Very true. And too many people forget that, unfortunately. Hi, Rick. And we're doing great. Feel free to share the live. You guys are celebrating my birthday with me. I definitely appreciate that. And we are popular on TikTok and regrowing across the other platforms. And I finally got better internet. Hi, Joe. So sometimes it takes time to understand what is on somebody's insides because people like to conceal it. Diamond says the Bible says you cut your hair, you cut your glory off. I know they had that Samson story, sign of strength and things like that. Look at all that love. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, there's definitely some biblical things in it. And, sometimes the Bible, um, are some of the messages like for all time, or was it during that time? Uh, is it Anne or Annie? Hi, good to have. I gotta wait till that it's got that little smudge on it. Samson and Delilah, exactly. Annie Banny. Oh, it is Annie. Hi, Annie Banny. I like that. That's cute. Annie Banny, hello to you. Diamond says it got all the answers. We're just talking. We are talking away. It is my birthday. It's open up to a bunch of things. At the current time, they were talking about my hair, and I was talking about all the different uses that is nice with hair. But it's open to anything. We were talking about, narcissism, how they like to ruin birthdays and different mental illness, mental health. I am 54 and 1 hour and 42 minutes old today, born in 1970. So, 54. I know. Why didn't you ask me that yesterday when I was 53? What kind of beer do I like? I like coffee or Diet Coke. What kind of beer I like? I like beer bread. Have you guys ever made beer bread? I like beer bread. And Tracy is here. Ron says regained his gift back once the hair grew back. I know. So, maybe I got some muscles. That's pretty good. There's a little definition. I got definition, no real muscles though. But there was that big dilemma with you've cooked with beer. Yeah, beer can have some qualities to food. Annie Banny says, I heard some people wish they can switch the two numbers in their age around sometimes. Yeah, 45 would be nice instead of 54. It feels about the same. My hips hurt, but I feel the same. Sometimes I feel the same as I did when I was 8 years old. I still go roller skating, ice skating. I love to do crazy things and just have fun. Bud Light. Okay. And Diamond says, I am from Louisiana. And he says, for me, that wouldn't work. Oh, would it be worse? You're probably 18 and it's going to be 81 or something. You're like, what? Choco, you're 52. Yeah, pretty close to me. Very nice. Oh, now I see what that is. You said happy birthday. That's HB. Thank you, Choco. I appreciate that. Joe is here, 65. Oh, Annie Banny says I'm 30. So yeah, 3 years old. Oh, can't even get to preschool, let alone the bars. 65 is fantastic. There's so much life that we're so blessed. Back in the day for a while, the life expectancy was like 33 to 35 years old, and now it's like 70s, 80s. I told you my grandfather lived to 98 and a half. I think he would have lived longer if he didn't get a certain something or other. But I know a lot of people get frustrated with life, but there's so many ups and downs and amazing things that we're going to go through. So, Run, was he the one though? Yeah, with like at the pillars, right? Was that Babylon? Is that the Babylon one? It's been a while. I even went to a Christian school in 11th grade. I bought a study Bible that I need to do some reading on. They did studies where if you read your Bible 4 times a week, that you'll start having some like less anxiety and a bunch of extra health benefits, but not so much if you only read it 3 times. It's pretty interesting. But you don't feel 65. You feel younger. I think the only time that people really start feeling old is sometimes the joints or not being, maybe lungs. People have a harder time with exercise or mobility. But I think inside, a lot of us still feel young. You feel like you're in your 40s. Yeah. And we get to live life, and hopefully, some of us might have grandkids, so you can still go out there, get silly and play with them, relate to them. And yeah, it's a good time of life. We do have worries, but different worries, and sometimes certain worries fall off. Bob says, back in the day when you were younger and you were bad, you got your behind blistered good. It is different times. Oh, Diamond says, just retired. I am 8 years away from retiring. As soon as I'm 62, no matter what. Congratulations. Are you liking it? I just want to do social media. So hit that like, donate. I would do this all day long if I could. So congratulations on retiring. Diamond Outlaw joined us. But yeah, turmeric tea is good for inflammation. Oh, narcissists try to throw you to the lions like they did Daniel. Oh yeah. And what a horrific story, though, that people actually did those kind of things. Even some of the things that we're going through are pretty horrific too. Turmeric. I'll have to try that. I will have to try that. So yeah, I actually on Tuesday I'm going in to a rheumatologist. If you guys can see like my shoulders, oops. But you can see more on this side. You see how this comes up? And then it's a little bit here. But that's arthritis. Did you know that? Isn't that crazy? I went to the doctors because my hips feel like they're broken sometimes. And so, yeah, we're trying to figure out why it hurts so bad. Diamond says, done everything I wanted to do now. Would love to go back to work. Oh, already? You just retired? What'd you do? Like went out for coffee? Like, that's all I wanted to do. You're free to go back to work. You had a shoulder replacement. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I think, yeah, I'm going to end up needing every joint replaced. Like I need some relief from that. Plus, I've had so many broken bones, even fell off my crutches. So I was in a wheelchair. There's so many broken bones, but this leg is really bugging me. I completely broke it. And that was back in 1992, 1993. And it just lately has just been acting up like it just feels broken. It's not, but it feels it. So how bad was the shoulder replacement? It hurt terrible. Oh my gosh. Yeah, my sister, what is she? She had a rotator cuff surgery. I don't know if that's a full shoulder replacement. It's bad. Uh, yeah, I see. I've had a couple teachers that I've seen where they're wearing slings. I had some teachers where they had like the frozen shoulder. Um, yeah, I've known a lot of people that have had shoulder surgery. I'm not so much sure if it was replacement. Is that the same as rotator cuff stuff, or is that different when you get a shoulder replacement? Is that the rotator cuff? Collagen. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Collagen, CoQ10 helps. Turmeric tea with ginger is good for circulation and inflammation. So I'll have to try that. Hi, Gus. Oh, you look different than the Gus I know, but I have a Gus friend who it's Gus's birthday. Oh, I forgot. No, it's early. Okay. Dang it. It's my nephew's birthday today, too. Let me write this down so I don't forget. I got to do this because I did that one year. I was like, everybody forgot my birthday. And I'm like, oh, I forgot my nephew's birthday. I can't do that. Let me write that down. I'll still talk to you. I'm just moving over here. Just got to write his name. Can't forget his birthday. Dang it. And that's the thing, like when you live across state, that, yeah, I know I'm going to celebrate later. Thank you guys. It's up 100%. Diamond says the kids cut the metal detector on to hear it beep. Well, that's at school or where? Can you do that? Hmm. I think my heat was on. My heat was on. I got all the windows open. Hi, Bill. Good to have you. And I had it when my fire alarm, when I first started doing social media, that, I had a fire alarm going off in the background. So uh, that's, hey, just joined us. Feel free to like, follow. I'm trying to get to 10,000. Today's my birthday. 10,000 followers on TikTok. A soul survivor. Julene, is that how you say that? Julene? And Tony? Oh my gosh. We got lots of people. I tried to, as far as the invitation to do live, I have no idea what I'm doing with that. Thank you for the love. Diamond Outlaw, like the live. And Bob says, I broke my femur and I have a rod and screws in it. Do you still struggle with that? I know I had to have pins put in. I had a lady fall on my foot, and like in my foot, she crushed like this bone and like all of this. So this bone was completely like this way and that way or something. They had to put a pin in like down this way and across. If you think about my foot, that hurt the entire time until they took those pins out. Hopefully, it doesn't hurt you anymore. We're notifying viewers that I'm live. Oh, so TikTok is liking us and pins, yes. And then I passed out. I was so nervous it was going to hurt pulling the pins out. Didn't really hurt, but I was so worked out, so uptight, and yeah, it was time for me to leave, and it was very painful walking on it though. So being uptight, pulling it out, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass out. And talk about like bedside manners. They like led me. I couldn't even get. It was it was a very small office, maybe 4 or 5 rooms. So I come out and like literally like in my kitchen, like just go from here to my refrigerator was about how far I had to go. So I come out of the room and I'm like, I'm not doing too good. Like I'm going to pass out. And so they had like a x-ray room and they let me like lay down and because I'm like, I'm going to pass out. And I was in there for like 45 minutes. Just they didn't even check on me. I just like, they didn't care. They're like, whatever. And finally, I'm like, I just got to get out of here. And I just was in my car for a couple hours. Yeah, that did a number on me. Felt so dizzy for the longest. That was very painful for a long time. So Bob says it's in there for the rest of your life. And so you can you do MRIs because they're metal, correct? And anything at the airport. So how was your life changed because of that? Diamond says my shoulder was so bad that if I sneeze, it would pop my shoulder out of place. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. That's crazy. I've never heard of that. How did you hurt it? Was it just getting older or my sister did synchronized swimming for University of Michigan and doing the pull downs, when you bring your body up or so Diamond says, so thank you, system. It's interesting. I don't mind putting my profile picture up. Just saying. Run says my friend had pins in his ankle from breaking his leg in football. And I know that's so painful. Bob says, I don't set the metal detector. Oh, you don't set it off? Okay. Huh. I wonder if it's, thank you for joining. Feel free to celebrate my birthday with me. Well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know exactly how that works. It's not metal? I don't know, because I'm so mad. I went down to Georgia and I had bracelets. I love my bracelets just because they had sentimental meaning to me. And I took them off to go through security, but I had like a jacket and a purse and like my suitcase and stuff. So I had to put it in these bins and it started overflowing. So they had me do 2 bins. And so I took the big stuff and put it there, and I forgot that I had my bracelets in one. And yeah, I left them behind because when things aren't in the pattern that you expect, it is metal. Okay. And is that Gators? I got to see. Yeah, Gators. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Me, hello. Nice to have you. Um, yeah, football can be real dangerous. And I just had the pins during that time. I don't have any permanent metal in me, which is nice. So let's see. It is 1:57. You guys have shared 2 hours of my birthday with me. And you guys have donated. You guys have given me lots of love. And Mike is here. Are you twins? And more love. Thank you so much. The cold Mac I take. Cold Mac I take. Retype that. I'm not sure what you mean. And Diamond is here. Larry. So thank you guys. You guys have shown me a lot of support and love. So the cold pack makes it hurt. Is that what you're saying? Oh, the cold. I bet the cold. Yeah, the cold weather, that can definitely make it hurt. I know even just the temperature change or like atmospheric pressure change. I can tell when it's going to rain. I should actually be a weather person. How would that be? Run says those old injuries come back and nag at the body sometimes. My ankle, I could tell when it rains. I can too. Run says I tore and stretched tendon and ligaments really bad. Ligaments can take longer than a broken bone to heal too. They can sometimes even be more painful. I've had some broken bones where I can walk on them, and others there's no way. So is it Job? I'm waiting for your name to go up. I am from Michigan. I need one more portion so I can. I'm trying to read your name. Job, John. I'll read it when it goes up. Izzy is here. I am 54 and 1 hour and 59 minutes old. So today is my birthday. And how about you? How old are you? Jobin? Hoban? I'm not sure if I know how to say your name. Hoban. Is that correct? 54 though. Diamond says, when my shoulder gets cold, I know it. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, you can feel it. I hate that. I think Hoban. Is that how you say it? I wish I knew that. Can you spell your name phonetically? I'm really curious on how you say that. You're 41. Awesome. A little younger than me. So, yes, I have loose ligaments too, so I can definitely relate to that. A lot of those Unu boots and air casts and ace bandages. So it's 1. It's 2 over here. Diamond says, I got people in Decatur, Michigan, not too far from me. Very cool. It's 11. It's 2 a.m. here. So you must be Pacific time. Pacific. I am Eastern time. Ron says, one purple bruised foot was horrible. It's interesting how the foot bruises too. It'll pool around like the outside and the bottom. Ron says warmer weather, better for injuries. What's interesting though, like I've been between like Michigan, Tennessee, and Florida living there. The worst was in uh, Tennessee. Tennessee, I hurt the most. So it was like for arthritis kind of feeling. It was like Florida was the best, and then Michigan and Tennessee was severe. So what's going on out here? Mimi says it's literally so hot. It's comfortable right now where I am. I'm in Michigan and we're just kind of chit chatting. I'll be going to a baseball game later tonight and celebrating my birthday. We're just opening up the topic. I started with, I do have a mental illness, mental health channel on YouTube and growing on TikTok and Facebook. So we're talking about why narcissists ruin birthdays and just whatever you guys want to talk about. Mimi says, LOL, I'm dying from the heat. It's perfect right now where I am. Diamond says, a while back you heard of them two brothers that got unalived on the highway. In Michigan or what? Thank you, Mimi. Same here. It's nice and chilled. Yeah, it's perfect right now. I'll sleep good tonight. It's not too cold. And like I said, I heard my heat running. So, what season is it for you? I'm in America. It's summer right now. Indicator. How long ago was it? I might have been living in Tennessee at that time. Or that's not too far. Did you know those people? I don't know the story on that one. I might know. I want to say it was like 5, 6 years ago. How long ago was it? Unable to verify. Can you guys see me right now? I gotta do little puzzles. There we go. Verification complete. I don't know why they do that. So Choco, I think you're still here. Tell me about your day. 2 or 3 a year. You'll DM me? Okay. Hold on. I don't know how to say your name. I gotta look that up. Hi, Hawk. Ron says many people move there in winter to avoid the cold here, especially people with arthritis. Arizona, Nevada is good for injuries and arthritis. I think that's because of the dry heat too. I think that probably makes a difference. So warmer weather, and it's also better to avoid slips. And Bob says, I love your bubbly personality. You should see me when I'm well rested. It's 2:00 in the morning. And so, yeah, I like having fun and I'm usually upbeat. And, it's interesting when I run, I used to like jog and I can't do it in the winter because I smile. I don't know. I don't know why I have to smile when I run, but it like hurts my teeth. So I can't run in the winter unless it's indoors. Diamond says, oh, they were your nephews. Their last name was West. Oh, I'll have to look that up. I'm so sorry. Was it like 5, 6 years ago? Bob says that's what I love about you. Bubbly personality. And so Run says, yeah, they want more steady, warmer weather. It's also more predictable. I liked it when I lived there because you could just, go out and get your mail. You didn't have to worry about getting all bundled up and you could go check something in your car. And Emma, nice to have you here. Emma is enjoying my birthday with me. Bob says, that's what I love about you. And Fasha, is that how I say that? Fasha? I think it's Pasha. And I got to study all these different names, how to say them correctly. So 2:00 in the morning. I don't know. I should probably get some sleep. I'll open it up. If you guys want to talk about anything in particular, my birthday's going good so far. I'm debating, do I go to sleep or I don't know. I could still talk for a little bit. Bob says, I would be proud to have you as my girlfriend. Thank you so much. And Zach, hello. But what are some things that what is one of your most memorable birthdays? Watch the sun come up. I would, but I have to get errands done, and because my friend invited me out for that baseball game, and we have to like check in at a certain time because of the tickets that she has. I have to make sure that everything's timed right. So, I'm not late. And with going to the Secretary of State, don't you hate that? They make you go on your birthday. So, I don't know how long I'll be in line. But yeah, my birthday's going good. So, do I prefer younger or mature? Mature as an older. I really haven't. I've really only dated like two people in my life for the most part. It depends on the person, and I mean, I've had a couple other dates, but I'm being serious about just two people in my life. So it definitely depends on the person. Mimi says I've always used to go to Jump Place for my birthday, but not anymore. I've gotten older. So those bounce houses is what I think you're talking about, or the trampoline places. Those can be fun. And Diamond says, "Well, happy birthday! Thank you so much." Hoban, if I'm saying it right, I prefer mature, which is good. A lot of times mature people know what's up, and but depends on what you mean by mature. Some people say mature as in older, or mature as in you could have a pretty mature youngin. Bob says my dad and sister and brother at his house, my brother's house. That was one of your good birthday memories. So Homan says yes, older. Okay. And Diamond says, don't we all? Yes. It's good to have a mature person. And how do I say it? Genghis? Jenkins? Genghis? Jenkins? Hello. What's up, G? And Mimi always showing that love. I appreciate that. Open up the topics. I don't know what you guys want to talk about. Run says salmon fishing in Westport, Washington, 30-minute boat ride in June was so sunny and nice. And I saw ocean sunfish and porpoise. Caught a blue shark. Oh, you caught a blue shark? That was almost as long as me. Wow. I hear that blue sharks are actually like blue, like a blue color. You got people sending me stuff. What is that photo? I can't see what the photo is. The DM. Okay. I see it. Is it Himmy? Hello, Himmy. I'm Hurry. Himmy and Hurry. Jeff is joining us. So you caught it? How did that go? Did you see that one video with that whale that jumped onto that boat? Or knocked over that boat. Run says they are literally dark blue on their backs. That's pretty cool. And like the lemon sharks are like yellow. I think there's so many fascinating creatures out there. They have kind of small teeth, don't they? The blue shark. Trying to remember. I teach classes on sharks, but I haven't done that since last summer. But there's some really cool sharks out there. And Tim is here. Sharks are scary. I will agree with that. And we've had like more of an influx of shark attacks. I was down in Florida. When was it? In April. And yeah, there's a lot of like bull shark. So you said blue shark. Not bull shark, but bull sharks can be really aggressive too. Cisco Kid and JS. I remember JS. Good to have you back. Porpoise. They say that, what is it? If dolphins are swimming, that you don't have to worry about sharks because they don't get along. They kind of stay apart. So dolphins are a sign of safety, I guess. But who knows if that's true? Novak, thank you for joining. So literally dark blue. All right, last chance. I'll give you guys if you want to open up a topic. Otherwise, I am gonna open up my bed sheets and go to bed. Ron says those blue sharks was the enemy of Navy sailors that got ships sunk. They ain't nice either. So they're pretty aggressive. We could go dancing, Bob says. I love dancing. I took some ballet dance lessons in the winter, hoping to take more classes. Yeah, there's a lot of aggressive ones. They don't look real. Like when you say that, do they look like they're plastic or rubbery? What do you mean? Mimi says, I'm sleepy. I'm about to go to bed too. Yes. So I'll let Run tell me what they look like, and then we will all say goodnight to each other. Feel free to hit that like, follow, and subscribe. Interested to see what they look like, though. And Aunt and Lori said it looks like I need a better phone screen because it's cracked right where I need it. So I feel like I'm starting to slur my words because I'm so tired. You know, I'm not drinking because I've been sitting here for 2 hours. It's just starting to give out. Ron says as they swim, they move smoothly and calm. And you see them chomp something, inhale like butter. Yeah, they can gulp things down like crazy. So thank you for sharing that. Bob says, see, I'm getting tired. If I was there, my friend we could dance. Aw. What kind of dancing do you like? Ron says they don't look like they will, but they do. All right, guys. So yeah, I like ballroom dancing, and I got to do my tap time. I'll do my tap time. I'm going to ask YouTube if they want to see it. I don't know. I'll share that on my Facebook and TikTok, and then YouTube. If you want to see my tap time, I'll share that with you guys. Let me watch me tap. I like to have fun. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining and making it a special birthday. If I can, I will log in again and tell you about my baseball game that I go to watch and how my birthday turned out. But thank you for making it special for me today. See you soon, guys. I like slow dancing. All right, guys. Thanks so much. So, Kendra is here. Oh, Bob, you're so sweet. I got to set this real quick, though. And I love all the love. You guys are so sweet to me. Oops. Got my alarm. What is going on? I don't know. Kurt is here. My phone's just doing crazy stuff. See, what's crazy is you got to, I think I'm still talking on YouTube. Runs us happy birthday again. Thank you so much. I'm still talking. All right. Bye, guys. Except setting up.